And every Swayamsevak knows that this is our work. So in every function, while speech is going on, Swayamsevaks, they sit quietly and think about the topic that is being told, that is the same topic. In the light of those thoughts, how much I have fared up till now and how much distance I have to cover hereafter and what I am going to do about it in the next year. The Guru Puja function is also one such function. Apparently, a new person will say that this is a very novel way of collecting funds. Actually, in the initial days of Sangha, in one such Guru Puja function where Dr. Hedgewar himself was present in Nagpur, the then great leader of the Vidarbha region, Baba Sahib Khaparde, he was invited as a chief guest. Sangha was new to the society in those days. In his speech, Baba Sahib Khaparde said that today I realize that Dr. Hedgewar is a great magician. So everybody propped his ears. What this new thing, Dr. Hedgewar, a magician? He said, you see, in our country, if we ask people to go to forest, catch a tiger, count his teeth and come back, there will be many who will do this feat without any fear. If we ask the individuals to catch a cobra and see his forked tongue, open his mouth, see his tongue, and then leave it in the jungle and come back, there will be many who will be able to do this thing. But if in our society we ask people to put their own hand in their own pocket and bring out their own money for some social work, rarely an individual may be found in the country of crores who can do this feat. And here I am seeing Dr. Hedgewar has taught you to bring here your own earnings and just offer them to the Bhagavad Vaj. Dr. Hedgewar is a great magician. Now it is true that for any mission, men, money and ammunition, three things are required. But money and ammunition is the product of men. This is not money. This is not dhanam. This is dakshina, samarpanam. Dakshina has a particular meaning in our tradition. There is a story. There was a sage, Varatantu, and he has a student in his ashram. One student, a student namely Kautsa, he had his Vidyabhasam for 10 years, completed it, and then on the convocation day, worship the Guru, offer the Dakshina and leave the ashram. That was the tradition. But Kautsa had no one to look after him. He was a poor fellow. Varatantu also knew that Kautsa is a poor fellow. He cannot offer any Guru Dakshina. But Kautsa wanted to offer something. So he asked his Guru, Guruji, I want to offer my Guru Dakshina, but you know I don't have any money. I don't have any means. So give me 1 year's time. And I will offer you whatever you desire today. Varatantu told him, I don't want anything from you. I have given you the education, how to live life fruitfully. That I have taught you. You use it judiciously. That is my Guru Dakshina. I don't want anything from you. What you can give to me? Actually, you came here to get something. You are not here to give something. You have to go to society after this. So I don't need anything. I have enough. I can run my ashram. But out of his gratitude, Kautsa insisted on giving something. And Varatantu suspected that he has become a little egoistic. Now I am able to earn and I can offer. And whatever Guru desires, I can offer. That type of ego has come into his mind. Therefore, he told him, all right, you are thinking that you can give something to a Guru. Then give me 1,000 cows with their horns embedded in gold. No, that amounted to the price of 1 lakh golden coins, Suvarna Mudra. And there is only 1 year's time. So Kautsa tried to obtain that money, but he could not get it from elsewhere, so he went to the Raja. In those days, kings were always Praja Palaka kings. They were never Praja Bhanjaka. So anybody who lacked anything went to the Raja. And Raja used to fulfill. Raghu Raja himself, he used to conquer so much wealth from all over the world each year. And one day he used to distribute everything. He himself sustained his life on his own field of 1 acre. He farmed that field and whatever he obtained, he used to thrive on that only. Raja and Raja Parivar did not draw out of state coffers. That is the modern tradition. So when Kautsa approached Raghu Raja, one day before that, Raghu Raja had distributed all his wealth. So he had nothing to give. And Kautsa could see that when he entered the Darbar palace, he saw Raghu Raja eating in a earthen pot, some sattu. And he came to know that yesterday only everything was given out. Now there is nothing to give. So he just offered his pranams and started returning. Oh, Raghu halted him. You came here to get something and you are not telling me what you want. He said, Maharaj, you have distributed everything. Now you cannot give me anything. I wanted something, that is right. But I don't want to put you in spot. He said, no, I am Raja and you are my Praja. If you need something, it is my duty to provide you with that. So you tell me, you need not think about my difficulties. So he said, I wanted 1 lakh golden coins. Raghuram said, okay, wait for 1 day. Day after tomorrow, I will provide you with 1 lakh golden coins. Called his Senapati. Is there any area which we have not conquered, which can get us 1 lakh golden coins? He said, nothing. Whole earth is your kingdom now. And you cannot invade your own Praja. To attack the sleeping women and children was not then the way of the kings. It is again the modern thing. So, Raghu Raja said, okay, then we shall invade the heaven. So, preparations started. And intelligence also in those days was very good. So, immediately news went to Indra that Raghu Raja is thinking of invading. And the reason is 1 lakh gold coins. So, Devasabha, it was called, and just they decided that there is no point in fighting, we will lose. Our prestige also will go and our funds also will go. So, better to provide Raghu Raja with all the money he wants. So, Kubera was ordered to shower gold coins in the palace grounds of Raghu Raja. And in the night itself, that shower was done and the ground was covered with golden coins. So next day morning, Kautsa was called and asked to take all those golden coins. He picked only 1 lakh. He said, I did not want more than this. All this is yours. I wanted 1 lakh coins, I have got them. Raghu Raja said, no, all this was done because you wanted it. So everything here belongs to you. And then another quarrel was there. Raja said, this is yours. Kautsa said, no, this is not mine. So ultimately the dispute went to Varatantu, who said, I also don't want this. So distribute this again in your Praja. So that is Dakshina. It is not that Guru requires transaction. Sangha doesn't require money. Sangha started without money. Dr. Hedgewar himself was not a rich fellow. Actually, in his house, it was a house of very meager sustenance. Dr. Hedgewar didn't earn anything. He was dedicated to serve the society. He did not practice, though he was a doctor. And he could have earned much had he practiced. But he did not do that. So one day, some citizens, prominent citizens of Nagpur came for some consultations to his house. And Dr. Hedgewar asked her sister-in-law to prepare some tea and send it. So sister-in-law said, okay, I can prepare tea because there is a well in our house, so water is abundant. But what about milk? Even I can burn the wood from windows and doors to heat the water. But what about sugar? And what about tea leaves? So such was his condition. He was not a rich fellow. But Sangha started working. Guru Dakshina started in 1928. Sangha started in 1925. And the first Guru Dakshina in 1920 was 87 rupees some paisa.